what's going on, guys? It's your boy Happy. Today I'm gonna be giving you guys a recap of everything that has happened before Kingdom Hearts 3. Okay, bear with me. It's a lot of information. I'm just gonna try to give you as much as I can and just give you my point of view exactly of what's going on with Kingdom Hearts. Okay. Alright, if you guys haven't played Kingdom Hearts before, Kingdom Hearts is a video game about a main character named Sora who has something called a Keyblade. Okay, this is what a Keyblade looks like. This is actually Mickey Mouse's Keyblade. It's a game that was developed by the people that made Square Enix, such as Final Fantasy games, if you know anything about that, and Disney. They did a collaboration together, and we got this basically. Sora is a main character for Kingdom Hearts. Basically, he's a really awesome person who has a really good heart, and he has two best friends, Riku and Kairi. Riku and Kairi are his two best friends, okay? They all live in a place called Destiny Islands. Now, in Destiny Islands, Sora always wanted to know about where Kairi came from, because Kairi is not originally from Destiny Islands. Kairi is from another world. So Sora was like, oh, there's other worlds. I would love to know exactly how you get to those other worlds. So they decided to build a raft and basically make their way out. Now, what ends up happening? Riku ends up finding this door in a hidden place, like behind the jungle and stuff. And that door, when he opens it, opens up the world of darkness. Like darkness comes out of it, right? As darkness comes out of it, it basically engulfs or takes over all of Destiny Island. So while it's taking over Destiny Island, Sora tries to grab onto Kairi, and instead of him grabbing her, her heart goes with him. Like her heart goes with him, and her body ends up flying somewhere. Riku's body ends up flying somewhere else, and Sora's body ends up in a place called Traverse Town. Traverse Town is like weird because everybody who dies technically goes there. I know it's kind of complicated. I'm not gonna get into it, but that's basically the gist of it. If you die, you basically go to Traverse Town. It's weird. Okay. All right. So what ends up happening? Sora ends up in Traverse Town, right? And while he was trying to save Riku, he held on to Riku. He managed to take the Keyblade from Riku, because the Keyblade, like the original Keyblade that looks like, you know, this, belongs to Riku. That's Sora. But the Keyblade found that Sora was more worthy at that time than Riku was. So the Kingdom Key, which is what it's called, decided to go with Sora, okay? Alright, so we got that clear now. Boom. That's the beginning of Kingdom Hearts, okay? Then, while in Traverse Town, we get to meet Donald and Goofy. Donald and Goofy have been told by Mickey, you know, Mickey Mouse, that they should look for the kid that has the Keyblade, or the person that has the Keyblade, and follow him. They don't know why, but that's exactly what he told them before he went somewhere, right? So Donald and Goofy find Sora, right? While they find Sora, Sora realizes that he has the ability to seal the world from darkness. So basically, he uses the Keyblade to seal these keyholes that usually bad guys or Heartless come out of, right? So Heartless come out of the keyholes, and Sora has the ability to basically block them, right? Then they go on and they find out that they could travel between worlds using a gummy ship. A gummy ship is like a spacecraft that you can fly between worlds and stuff like that. All right, so they head to many worlds, as you guys know, many Disney inspired worlds, and they keep finding out little things here and there, like, oh, that Riku was originally sent with Maleficent. Maleficent being a bad person, as you guys know from, I think it's Sleeping Beauty. She's evil, and she basically told Riku, hey, listen, if you join me, I'll make sure that you find Kairi, because Sora and Riku kind of have a crush on Kairi. So Riku was more concerned about Kairi than Sora was, in a way. Sora was more concerned about both of them. He was like, man, I really gotta find Riku and Kairi. But Riku was like, I gotta find Kairi, I gotta make sure that she's okay. What ends up happening, Riku actually eventually does find Kairi, but he only finds her body in Traverse Town, right? And he's mad at Sora because Sora technically didn't do his job in protecting her, right? So, lo and behold, a whole bunch of things happen, and we get to this point in the story where Tano and Goofy end up basically going with Riku because Mickey Mouse said, hey, you gotta go with the person that has the Keyblade. And Riku ends up claiming his Keyblade again, and Sora ends up with nothing but a wooden sword, right? So the Keyblade wanted to test Sora to see how strong his heart was. While they're in this thing or whatever, you find out that Riku is technically being possessed by somebody called Ansem, which is the person that originally made the Heartless, alright? Ansem is the person who originally made the Heartless, okay? He is a Heartless himself. And you find out that every world that you've been going to is him that has been unlocking the world so that he can make Heartless come out of them. And the more Heartless there are, he's doing all of this because he wants to unlock fake Kingdom Hearts that he made himself, okay? So at the end of the day, Sora ends up having to fight Riku, and Riku, you know, pulls it in him to be like, hey Sora, this is not me, you know, I'm being possessed. You gotta defeat me, whatever. He defeats Riku, and then he goes to seal the portal or whatever, and he's like, oh, I can't seal it. I wonder why I can't seal it. And then Riku tells him, oh, it's because you have Kairi inside of your heart. You have to let her out. So when Sora uses the Keyblade, right? He uses the Keyblade on himself, like on his heart. Like it's a special Keyblade that unlocks your heart. Bing! What that ends up doing is it turns him into a Heartless. And this is very important that you guys know this, because this is where it gets extremely confusing. When you do something like that, when you unlock your heart, you create a Heartless, or you turn yourself into a Heartless. By that same token, you create a Nobody. And this is where Roxas is born. Right here, all the way in Kingdom Hearts 1, Roxas was born. Roxas, remember that name. Roxas is Sora's Nobody, okay? He's highly important. Regardless of what you heard, he is very important, okay? While he does this, right, the heart that was in his chest goes back to Kairi. And by that same token, by him unlocking his heart, now he unlocked Kairi's Nobody as well, whose name is Naminé. Okay, that is key that you know that. Naminé and Roxas were created second that Sora unlocked his heart. Okay, boom. All right, so lo and behold, Kairi gets her heart back. She sees Sora and a whole bunch of Heartless, and it's funny because Dado actually tries to kill Sora, and she ends up hugging him. And by her hugging him, she has the power of the Princess of Heart. With that power, she brings him back to his original form, which is Sora. So she brought him back from the Heartless form into his original form. And here's a little thing that you may not know, but you could actually still go Heartless in the game. I think it's called Berserker Mode now, or something like that. But you do have that ability to, you know, still tap into your Heartless. Riku's one to be able to do this as well. Not gonna get into that. That's for another day, blah, 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 blah. Alright, so what ends up happening? Basically, they go into this massive world of, like, the remaining worlds that were consumed by darkness, right? Like Destiny Islands and all of that. And they go there to fight Ansem, because Ansem is there in order to open up his made-up Kingdom Hearts. He's like, oh, I found Kingdom Hearts, you know, by basically swallowing all the worlds full of darkness made by all Kingdom Hearts. So Sora ends up going over there. He ends up battling Ansem. He ends up defeating Ansem. And then Ansem is like, yes, Kingdom Hearts, give me your power. And then, you know, Sora is like, I know now, without a doubt, Kingdom Hearts is light. And then, you know, the door opens, and it turns out that it wasn't Kingdom Hearts at all. Behind that door was actually King Mickey. Yes, King Mickey was there the whole entire time. And he's like, with Riku, right? They're both trying to seal the door, right? So they're like, hey, seal this door, you know, and then Sora pushes the door, they close the door. And once that door is closed, that brings back all the worlds that were lost to darkness come back, such as Destiny Islands and other worlds, okay? So all of those worlds end up coming back, and Sora sees Kairi, that she's on Destiny Islands, and he's like, don't worry, I'll come back for you, but for right now, I have to go get Riku because he's stuck behind that door that we saw, so I gotta go get him. All right, you know, there's important things here. We gotta go get him. So Sora and Goofy and Donald end up going this way, while all the worlds end up basically being reborn this way. Okay.
Yeah.